Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to work on the steering a little bit more. Previous video we kind of mocked up everything to get the Motion Raceworks quick release, the MPI steering wheel all to work together for the S197 platform. I kind of showed you guys how to do that. Today I'm going to get it actually installed here in the car. I'm going to bring you along for that. This isn't by any means a how-to video. There's a bunch of how-tos on how to take the steering wheel off this car. It's more about you guys just seeing us working on the car and kind of following along as we update and get things ready for it to go to the chassis shop. Like I said, I need the interior to be correct for him as he builds things out so that he can do brackets for the seats, all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to dig in and bring you guys along. Okay, so we're going to start by removing the airbag. And in order to do that, I unhook the battery, just making sure we're safe. There's a plug on either side of the wheel you have to remove. They kind of look like these guys here. So I pop those out. There's two 8mm bolts there, and that should allow me to slide the airbag out. So let's get that. Got us a light here if we need it. We'll get this guy out of here. All right. We got one more to get out here. All right. Let's grab a pair of needle nose and get that out. It's like a game of operation here. There we go. There's one. One more time. There we go. All right. Next we will pull the airbag out. And as I understand it, we pinch these and lift up. There's one. There's one. Airbag is out. So that's been safely removed. And next, looks like we have to undo this little clip in here, which is the steering controls. And we will do that next. That looks like I need a pick tool possibly, or a small screwdriver. So I'm going to grab one of those. Okay, so then we use a pick tool here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but you basically use a pick tool to push down this guy here and pull this out. So that releases that. Then we need a 24mm here to release this guy. There goes that. The nut's out. And we just pop that off. And that is it. Steering wheel is out. So you can see here what we've got. There is a dot here on the steering column stem. And we have our NRG hub adapter here. This lines up with that. It looks like we have to take the clock spring maybe off. I don't know. That one there we'll have to see. Or we release Yeah, it looks like the clock spring will have to come out. But basically, you want to line up the dot in the stem or steering column with this dot. So I'm going to work on this clock spring piece, and I'll bring you guys back in. Okay, so we do need to remove the clock spring, otherwise all this is in the way. It will bind up, it'll cause problems. So now there's two T20s under here we got to remove. So let's work on that now. Kind of gross, the amount of, looks like pet hair behind here. We keep cleaning as we go. We find new stuff every day in this car. We didn't want to get too deep with replacing stuff until after the chassis is done. Carpet, that kind of stuff. We are going to do the seats next. We have a Racecraft containment seat for the driver's side. And we're going to temporarily put a Kirky in the other side. We're using Fat House mounts. The classes we're going to run, we need 2 seats. But eventually I'd like to have a Racecraft for over there too. So this should separate, and we should be good to go from there. Alright, I will look into getting these apart here next. So that's our next step. So these just separate, they just kind of snap together. Then there's 4 Torx on the 4 corners here we need to remove to next get out the clock spring. So that's what we'll do next. So we will, I believe these are also T20s. Oh, that's smaller than a T20. Okay, so we are going to have to get a smaller Torx head. All right, so we've got our T10s here. We need our flashlight, which I don't think I have in here right now. Let's see if these actually fit. Boom. So this is a T10 Torx to get the clock spring off. I checked a handful of places to see online what these were, and yeah, I never really got a straight answer. So everyone knows these are a T10. We'll get these guys out and get this clock spring off, and we can get our hub on and go from there. One more. Maybe it would help if I just put light in here, but I'm being lazy now. All right. Last screw. All right, clock spring is ready to come out here. Looks like we have another connector here in the bottom. No big deal. We will use our little pick tool to get that free. And there it is, clock spring is out. We'll tuck those wires down in there. We will get ready to snap this back here in a minute. But again, that dot there will line up with our hub dot here. So that goes on just like that. And then this will clip back together. So I'm going to go ahead and snap this together and get the screws in. All right, so let's get these screws back into the bottom here. There's one. And here is the other. All right. So next, we put back on our dots to line up. We put this guy back on. And we'll start it by finger first, then we'll hit it here with the impact. I'll double check that with a torque wrench here in a minute. I believe I saw 41 foot-pounds of torque. So that's the next step for us. All right, so we confirmed it's 41 foot-pounds of torque for the nut here. So we want to go ahead and torque this baby down if we can, as best we can. I also see this does not want to stay clipped together here. There we go. We got that to clip together. We have to put something in here to lock this a little better. But 41 foot-pounds of torque is what we got to do. And then as you can see, our steering wheel, our pins all line up. So that'll screw into there, and we will have a removable steering wheel. Our tap system worked on the back. So yeah, our quick release will work. So I'm going to go ahead, torque this down, and get the quick release mounted, and then I'll bring you guys in to show you the finished product. All right, so as you can see, we've now got it tightened up. We've got this clamp back together, screws back in, our male piece onto the steering column there, and now all we really need to do is tighten these bolts around here with the nuts on the back. But the quick release as it stands goes on the car. So it looks like we maybe need to adjust maybe one tooth on the rack. I don't even know if we need to do that much. We may be able to pull it out when we get the alignment. So it's pretty close, and yeah, I couldn't complain one bit. This turned out way better than I would have expected. So I'm super thankful. Everything is right here. I think it's going to work out great. So let me get these tightened up, and then the final product we'll show you guys. And all right, guys. So as you can see, like I said, the male piece is in. We've tightened the quick release to the steering wheel from MPI. All Motion Raceworks stuff, and then you just basically pull the release back, slip it on, and there it is. So we now have a quick release steering wheel. We'll be able to put our trans brake buttons, line lock, whatever other controls we'll need up here, we can put up here and be able to use. So that's installing a Motion Raceworks quick release with an MPI steering wheel on a S197 Mustang. Like I said, the previous video will have how we adapted the two to work together with the NRG piece. But we have all our signals, everything up here. So yeah, we have this ready to go. All right, guys, so there you have it. We have gotten the old steering wheel and clock spring out. Removable steering wheel with from MPI with the Motion Raceworks quick release on there. That's done. Soon we should have our engine here, our converter, our transmission is already here. So our drive line should be ready to go in here shortly. Up next, I'll be working on putting in the race seats so that that's all ready for the cage. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it greatly. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. It greatly helps the channel. We also have merch, as you can see. If you visit www.torquepp.com, you can pick up your merch there. That helps support this channel, and me especially. That's how we're able to afford and able to do these builds. So be good to each other. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.